Sagittarius, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So, Saggies, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Also want to let you know that thank you so much for if you came to see my live readings. Thank you so much for being there. Look on the community page for more live readings that I will do. Okay. Also, look at your moon, right? Your moon sign, your rising sign, and your sun sign to get a better picture of what's going on in your life. All right, so let's get to it. Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies. Two cards for Sagittarius. Wow, look at that. So, you did get in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing in the flow. Okay, so I feel like everything is going to go very well for you. I feel like just go with it. Just keep going. You know, don't give up on anything. You know, don't let anything frustrate you. Just go with the flow. Let everything fall into place. You know, I feel like smooth sailing is from here. You also have solitude. It's time to go within. You know, really try to clear your energy. Try to clear the way you're seeing things. You know, maybe think positive instead of negative, and you know that, and say that everything's going to work out for you instead of it's not. Okay, so really look at that, but really get grounded. Also, really take walks, or you know, be outside for a little bit, or just you know do something creative. Also, that helps with the energy. All right, so let's do this. Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Saggies, 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 Saggies. All right. What's going on for Sagittarius? One for the current. Yeah, the Five of Wands. Wow. So there's still a lot of little bit of anger that you have. Maybe you're angry about something that you're holding on to. We'll see. You could also be learning something new. Also, one for the situation. Yeah, the Two of Wands. You're definitely deciding on something here. There's a decision that you're making, or you're making plans. I feel like you're making plans, but I feel like you need to have patience. Okay, I feel like you're trying to put something out there in the world. One for the hopes and I'm sorry, for the past or now. You have the Queen of Cups. Wow. So the Queen of Cups is telling you to use your intuition. I feel like you need to really nurture yourself and to listen to your heart. Like what it is that you want. Does it make you feel good? What makes you feel better? What makes you feel happy? Okay. One for what's hidden. The Ten of Wands. I feel like you're very overwhelmed with something here. I feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. You know, you're feeling very overwhelmed. You know, I feel like you need to start setting some kind of deadline or set boundaries, because you know, set deadlines for yourself. You know, like, hey, I'm gonna only do this for till this. You know, and then cut it off. You know, really be like that. Really be persistent like that. One for the past or now. I'm sorry, for the hopes and fears. Right? Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you got two cards here. Oh, really follow your heart, you guys. Okay, because I got another card, but I'm not gonna take that one. But it's like following your heart. But I'm just gonna throw that in there for you. Really follow your heart on the things that you want to do. All right, so you do have the Five of Cups here and the Eight of Swords for the hopes and the fears. And there's something here that you're not really looking at. Okay, there's something here that like there's sometimes you feel like you're stuck, or sometimes there's something here that you don't know how to move forward from. Is here, and that's in the hopes and the fears. And I also, with the Five of Cups here, I feel like with the Five of Cups, you know, you don't want to be disappointed in whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know, you don't want to be disappointed, you know, because you know, it's happened before. And I feel like whatever it is, you know, we'll see more when the cards come out, but you know, that's what in the hopes and the fears. One for the what you need to do now. Page of Wands. there's definitely messages coming in for you. I also feel like with the Page of Wands that you're wanting to start something new. You're really ready for something new. There's going to be experiences to come in to for something new also. There's messages here though. One for what you need to work on. King of Wands. Wow. All right. So, the King of Wands, he's very successful. He knows what he needs to do to put things out there. He says but they're asking you to put things in order. Okay. Because that's something you need to work on. Like put things in order. Like whatever it is that you need to deal with, that you need to handle, start doing it. Okay. And the outcome. Wow. Look at that. Yes, definitely. I feel it too. I feel like whatever it is that you're trying to do, I feel like it's going to be success. I feel like you just have a fear of something here. Okay. Trust the process on things. There is a decision that you are definitely going to contemplate about making decisions. But I feel like there's somebody around you that's going to help you. I feel like you're very independent and you know what you're doing. But I feel like you have a lot of experiences. You have a lot of experience, and I feel like you know what you need to do. Okay. And I feel like you need to follow your heart on that. I feel like you need to be more focused. I feel like you need to be more flexible also, because you do have that Nine of Pentacles at the end. And I do feel like there is going to be a lot of change coming through. Definitely. I see it here. So there's a lot of change. Okay, so let's get started on your reading. Sagittarius, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Hold on, you guys. Let me just see this. All right. Whew. All righty, here we go. Oh, no. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I heard something drop and I didn't know what it was. And it's one of my cords. Hold on. Make sure. Okay. There you go. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. All right. Why is the Five of Wands here for Sagittarius for their highest good? Wow. So definitely a lot of change is going to come in for you. You also have the Five of Swords here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. All right. So, don't be afraid of this change. Don't be afraid of it. Everything's going to be okay. Okay. So you do have the Five of Wands with the Five of Swords here. So there is a lot of frustration here, a lot of anger coming towards you. So just know that, okay? You're going to feel very angry, very frustrated. It could be having to do with some kind of ending, with some kind of closing that's coming in, But I do feel like no matter what, that there is a closing, right? But it's going to be like the world is turning, okay, for you. That I feel like your luck is going to change for the better. I feel like things are going to come in. New experiences are coming in. Because a lot of the old stuff had to go. Even though it seems scary and it seems frustrated and it feels angry, you still need to go. You're still going to be okay. Okay, so just know that. But you need to think positive about everything. The Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? One more card. Oh yeah, definitely. So with the Two of Wands, you are definitely making plans here. I do feel like you need to have patience for everything that's going on. It is very scary. It is very, not knowing what's going to happen, I feel like a lot of times you're wanting to be seen also, like maybe wanting to let everybody to recognize how talented you are, something like that. But I feel like you need to have patience. I feel like you're going to make a decision very soon also. Things are going to start moving very fast for you, but there's changes here. There's messages here coming through. Also pay attention to your intuition. Also have that compassion, and forgiveness for everything that's going on in your life. Anything that has been going on or has been a thorn on your side, just remember to have that compassion and forgiveness. Really follow your dreams. Really follow what it is that you want to do, because it is in a situation like, You know, things are going to start moving forward, but you got to go with it. Okay. You have the Queen of Cups here for the past or now, and I do believe that is definitely now. I feel like you need to start nurturing yourself, going within before you start doing anything, okay? Because you need to clear this energy that's going on. Nurture yourself, trust your intuition, and listen to yourself. And I do believe it is now. You have the 10 of Wands up here. And why is the 10 of Wands here? One more card. Wow. Okay. Whew. Okay. So, I do feel with the 10 of Wands here that you are very overwhelmed with everything that's been going on. You've been carrying a lot on your shoulders. You know, definitely. I feel like you've been doing too much, but there is definitely, I feel like you need to start setting deadlines here. You know, start setting boundaries, you know, start taking it easy because, you know, you carry so much and you're very exhausted, very tired. I feel like, you know, there is some kind of abundance coming in, but you need to start focusing on things. Okay, definitely. I feel like money is coming in for you. I feel like you're going to be very giving, very generous, also. But yes, and then you have the King of Swords here, like I said, and the King of Swords says for you to focus, to be bold, you know, to speak your truth about things, also, and really communicate like better. Okay, like watch your P's and Q's, you know, try not to be, you know, because you're tired or you're very overwhelmed with everything, try not to take it out on anyone. Okay. You do have the Eight of Swords, I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords and the Five of Cups. And why is the Eight of Swords and Five of Cups here? A card. Wow. There's been a lot of changes. You're going to go through a lot of changes in your life right now. There are times that you do feel stuck. There are times that you feel like, you know, you don't want to deal with everything, but you know you need to. And I feel like with the Eight of Swords that you see her, she's blindfolded. You need to take off that blindfold and really see things for what they are. Okay. Like no matter what, if they were good or bad, you still need to. Okay. Because it's like you need to start dealing with everything that's going on here. You do have the King of Cups here, the King of Swords, and they're asking you to be bold, to be strong-willed, to keep going forward on everything, no matter what. I feel with the Five of Cups also too that, you know, there are times that, you know, maybe you don't want to do anything like, you know, moving forward. Like you're afraid of all this change that's going to come in, that it's not going to be successful because you've been disappointed before. And they're asking you to go with the flow, to go within, to just keep going, because there's going to be a lot of change for you. You yourself have changed. You yourself have awakened to something else, you know, to being something different. You know, you're not the same person that you used to be, like, you know, 2 years ago or 6 months ago. You're not. You know, you are totally different. And when you change within you, everything changes. So just know that. I do feel like you just want that happiness to come in. You just want to be happy. Just want to live life and be happy. You know, enjoy whatever it is that you're coming through. So it's very nice. You have the King of Wands here. I'm sorry. I was blowing the candle out. I'm sorry. You have the Page of Wands. I don't know why that King of Wands is just keeps coming at me here. The Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? Look at that. That is very nice. All right. So with the Page of Wands here, like I said, you know, you are definitely, you know, there's new things. You're wanting these new things to come in. You are. Deep down in your heart, you do want them. You want to try something different and you know it. There is definitely messages coming in. There's new experiences coming in. But, okay, there's a but here. You got to rest. Okay, you've been going through a lot. You need to find that peace within you. You need that because you're still holding on to something that is making you angry. So really take the time to rest. Okay, remember that you've done all you could. You've done all you could. So it's time to just like take it easy and rest. Gather your thoughts. Okay, but I do feel like once you rested and you're seeing things more clearly, I do feel like there is going to be success. I feel like you are going to be recognized for what you're doing, and I do feel like people are going to see you. You know, you're going to be very victorious and successful in whatever it is that you're trying to do. You have the King of Wands here, and why is the King of Wands here? Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something. This is why it kept coming at me. You know that they were like, they kept telling me about the King of Wands, and here it is again with the King of Wands. That's crazy. When you get this card twice, start putting things in order, you guys. There's just a lot here that you need to start doing. I feel like you're trying to find, for some of you guys, I feel like there are times that you're trying to find your life purpose. And I feel like like spiritually, you're on a spiritual path. And I feel like you're just trying to figure things out. You know, I feel like you're moving towards success, but you also have to start putting things in order. Okay, like start dealing with everything that's going on, like taking care of this, taking care of that. You know, before you start something new, it's time to start dealing with everything that's been going on in your life. Okay, and that's what they're saying. You know, yes, there's success. Yes, there's going to be success because you have both cards here. Um, but you need to start dealing with everything that's going on. And I feel like a lot of you guys are on the spiritual path and you're going towards your life purpose, changing things, moving, driving forward, and not letting nothing stop you. So that's good. Also, too, with the Empress card here, I feel like you're going to start creating something creative, having a lot of creative expression, having a lot of ideas, a lot of growth is here also. I feel like also too that you need to start nurturing yourself though first. Okay, really appreciate and have gratitude for everything that's going on in your life, whether it's good or bad. Really have that gratitude, you know, because it could be 100 times worse. And that's what they're saying. There could also be somebody pregnant around you. Also, it could be you, or it could be somebody around you, or picking up the energy. He has a 6 of Wands here, Saggies. Why is the 6 of Wands here for Sagittarius? Okay. So you do start off with the 6 of Wands. You know, you want to be successful in everything, and I don't blame you. You are, and you will. You know, you have these cards here that are just say, "Hey, move forward, go for it." You have the Devil card here also, and the Devil card is definitely talking about, you know, leaving patterns behind, old patterns. You know, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't move forward, or the patterns that you have in your life that you keep continuously doing. They're asking you to try to leave these patterns behind, to have patience for everything that you're going through or about to go through, because you need it. And I also feel like you're waiting on something here, that you could be waiting. But just be careful with these patterns. You know, try to break these cycles, try to break these patterns as much as you can, okay, because you need that. And really have patience for everything that's going on, okay? And look at things very differently. You know, don't just be one-sided on the decisions that you're making. Really look at everything, okay? Wow. All right. So, Saggies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.